Claire, the modestly dressed woman dismissed by the boutique staff, returns just days later, but this time, she's the new CEO. The staff is stunned, especially Vanessa, the young sales associate who had treated Claire with disdain. As Claire addresses the team, she confronts Vanessa directly, revealing the encounter and turning it into an important lesson about respect and humility. The tension is palpable as the staff realizes the magnitude of their mistake. Claire's unexpected transformation leaves everyone questioning their actions, setting the stage for a powerful change. But before we dive in, leave a comment and let us know where you are watching from today. And if this story speaks to you, hit that subscribe button for more amazing stories. In the bustling streets of downtown Manhattan, the luxury designer boutique, Maison d'Elegance, buzzed with the excitement of the elite clientele. The doors swung open with the soft chime of a bell, announcing the arrival of a middle-aged woman. Her name was Claire Whitfield. She wore a simple beige cardigan, comfortable loafers, and carried a worn leather purse. Her demeanor was understated, almost invisible amidst the gleaming marble floors and racks of high-fashion clothing. The store, with its curated elegance, exuded exclusivity. Claire approached the nearest display, her fingers brushing the intricate embroidery of a limited-edition gown. Just then, she heard the click of high heels approaching. A young sales associate named Vanessa, in her early 20s, stepped up with a practiced smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. "May I help you?" Vanessa's tone was polite but carried an unmistakable edge of judgment. Her gaze flicked to Claire's modest purse, then to her plain attire. It was evident that Vanessa had already sized her up as someone who didn't belong. "I was hoping to try this dress on," Claire said softly, a gentle smile gracing her lips. Vanessa hesitated for a brief second, then said, "This dress is part of our exclusive collection. The price starts at $15,000. Her voice was dripping with condescension. Claire's smile faltered slightly. "I understand. I still would like to try it on." Vanessa's expression turned icy, and she gestured dismissively towards the back of the store. "I'm afraid our fitting rooms are reserved for serious buyers only. Perhaps you'd be more comfortable browsing our accessories section." Claire looked at Vanessa for a moment, then nodded politely. "Thank you," she said, turning away. She walked out of the boutique with her head held high, though her eyes betrayed a glimmer of hurt. Vanessa watched her leave, barely concealing her smirk. To her, Claire was just another window shopper, someone who had wandered in without realizing they were far out of their league. Days later, the boutique was in a frenzy. The staff had been alerted that the company's new CEO was scheduled for a surprise visit. The store manager, Elise, was rushing around, ensuring that everything was perfect. Not a single dress out of place, not a fingerprint on the glass displays. Vanessa adjusted her perfectly tailored blazer, excitement bubbling within her. She had heard rumors that the new CEO was someone with a keen eye for detail and a background in fashion, and she hoped to make a good impression. She imagined the opportunities that could come her way if she managed to catch the CEO's attention. The bell above the door chimed again, and the room seemed to hold its breath. In walked Claire, this time in a sleek black dress and elegant heels. Her hair was styled, and her aura was different, commanding, confident, powerful. She was no longer the understated woman with the worn purse. Vanessa's eyes widened in disbelief, recognizing the familiar face. Elise, the store manager, rushed forward, her voice bright and welcoming. "Ms. Whitfield, welcome to Maison d'Elegance. We are honored by your visit." Vanessa's face turned ashen. She stood frozen, watching as Claire, the same woman she had dismissed just days ago, was greeted with the utmost respect. Claire's eyes met Vanessa's, and there was a flicker of recognition. Claire smiled, but this time there was a knowing glint in her eyes. "Thank you, Elise," Claire said warmly. She turned her gaze towards the store, her eyes scanning the luxurious surroundings. "I wanted to get a feel for the boutique, see how things are running." Elise nodded eagerly. "Of course, Ms. Whitfield. Please, let me know if there's anything you'd like to see or if you have any suggestions." Claire's eyes settled on Vanessa, who stood rooted to the spot, her face pale. "Actually, I'd like to speak with your staff," Claire said, her voice calm. "I had an interesting experience here recently, and I think it's important for us to discuss customer service." Elise looked confused but nodded, gesturing for Vanessa to come over. Vanessa approached hesitantly, her heart pounding in her chest. "Vanessa, isn't it?" Claire asked, her tone polite. Vanessa swallowed hard, nodding. "Yes, ma'am. I came in here a few days ago," Claire began, her eyes never leaving Vanessa's. "I was dressed a bit differently. I wanted to try on a dress, but I was turned away. Do you remember that?" Vanessa's cheeks flushed a deep red. She nodded, unable to find her voice. Claire continued, her tone still even, though there was an unmistakable weight behind her words. "I understand that appearances can be deceiving, Vanessa. But it's crucial in this business, and in life, to treat every person with respect, regardless of how they look. You never know who might walk through those doors." Vanessa's eyes filled with tears, and she stammered, "I'm so sorry, Ms. Whitfield. I didn't realize." Claire nodded, her expression softening slightly. "I believe in second chances, Vanessa. We all make mistakes. What matters is that we learn from them." She turned to Elise. "I'd like for us to arrange a customer service training session for all staff. We need to make sure that every person who walks into Maison d'Elegance feels valued." Elise nodded quickly. "Of course, Ms. Whitfield. We'll make it a priority." Claire smiled, her eyes shifting back to Vanessa. "I hope you'll take this as an opportunity to grow. Kindness and respect are the true marks of elegance." Vanessa nodded, tears threatening to spill over. "Thank you, Ms. Whitfield. I promise I will do better." Claire gave her a gentle nod before turning to Elise. "Now, let's see what else we can improve around here," she said, her tone lightening. As Claire walked through the boutique, discussing ideas with Elise, Vanessa stood by, feeling a mix of shame and gratitude. She knew she had been given a chance to redeem herself, a chance she wouldn't squander. The staff watched as Claire moved through the store with grace and confidence, her simple purse now a symbol of humility and strength. The boutique, once a place of exclusivity and judgment, had been transformed in that moment, a reminder that true elegance lies not in the clothes we wear, but in the way we treat others. Claire left the boutique that day not just as the new CEO, but as an inspiration, a symbol of kindness, resilience, and the power of second chances.